Hey, good evening, everyone, and thanks for your attendance here this evening. Otherwise, we'll try to go with this. Our first class of 4 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the light limited pro stock class. There's 15 tractors in the class. Pulling first is Cody Hutt of New Tripoli, PA, driving the Storm. You guys can just wave. If they throw money, you can try to catch it. In the number 2 position is Ron Beasley of Monroe, North Carolina, driving the Farmall Fever. Coming out third, Jimmy Williams from Haymarket, Virginia, with some assembly required. In the number 4 position, Matt Smith. He wasn't here last night, but he's back in tonight, out at Chambersburg, driving fast forward. In the number 5 position, Kendall Beasley of Clayton, North Carolina, driving the High Gear Harvester. In the 6th position, Kenny Rippian Jr. from Libertytown, Maryland, on the Green Machine. Pulling 7th, J. Howard Meredith Jr. of Lime Mills, Maryland, driving Meredith's Agitator. In the number 8 spot, Tommy Williams from Leesburg, Virginia, on Firestorm. Number 9, Chris Carmody from Cambridge, New York, driving the 1206 Farmall. In the 10th position, Shane Scott of Shippensburg, driving Black and Blue. In the 11th position, Mike Wheatland of Chest Springs, PA, just hooking up. In the number 12 spot, Mark Smith from Shippensburg, driving Faster Yet. 13th, Kevin Utt of New Tripoli, PA, driving Rolling Thunder. In the number 14th position, Jeff McElwachi of Clifford Township, PA, driving Demended. And in the 15th, Ray Belak of Bratz, PA, driving Ragin' Red. How about a nice hand for the light limited pro stock competitors? Our second class here tonight is Super Stock 4-wheel drive trucks weighing in at 6,800 pounds, I believe. 7 of them in the class. Coming out first is Tommy Hassler of Bethel, PA, driving a Ford called Twisted Addiction. In the number 2 position, Todd Custer of Central City, PA, driving Coal Mine Express Dodge. In the number 3 spot, Mike Veronis of St. Benedict, PA, driving the Bone Stock Dodge. In the number 4 position, Jeremy Denson of Winchester, Virginia, driving the 2 Disturbed Dodge. In the number 6 position, Norman Neuswanger of Chapter 11, driving the Ford called Chapter 11 from Newville. In the number 5 position is Chuck Getter of Louisville, PA, driving the Coleman Hooker Chevy. And in the number 7 spot, Kirvin Zimmerman of Leola, PA, driving the Chevy Conga Outlaw. How about a nice hand for Super Stock 4-wheel drive competitors? The third class is going to make an awful bunch of noise. There's 12 trucks in modified 2-wheel drive. In the number 1 spot, Irv Clark of Machias, New York, driving a Wildside Ford Ranger. In the number 2 spot, Crystal Wilson of Prince Frederick, Maryland, driving Her Dirty Money. In the number 3 position, Bob Wittenbrader of Lake Ariel, PA, driving the Bear Express Dodge panel truck. In the number 4 spot, Darren Wilson of Prince Frederick, Maryland, driving Dirty Money. In the number 5 position, J.D. Boucher of Kingsbury, New York, driving Rolling Thunder. In the number 6 spot, Clarence Tipton IV of Union Bridge, Maryland, driving a Wild and Blue Ford Sea-Cab. In the number 7 spot, Steve Wilson of Prince Frederick, Maryland, driving Running Bear, the SSR Chevy. In the number 8 position, Clarence Tipton of Union Bridge, Maryland, driving Tipton's Toy, the old 35 Ford truck. In the number 9 spot, Irv Clark with his second truck out in Machias, New York, Taya's Toy. In the number 10 position, Robbie Campbell of Lothian, Maryland, driving the Reckless Horses Ford. In the 11th spot, Trent Best of Chambersburg, driving the Best Bet Ford T-Bucket. And in the number 12 spot, Lisa Boucher of Kingsbury, New York, driving the White Ford Sea-Cab. How about a nice hand for the 2-wheel drive competitors? Oh, hers is the black one, his is the white one. And our final class is Pro Stock Super Stock, with 6 of them competing here tonight. Coming out first is Josh Martin of Chambersburg, PA, driving That Darn Deer. In the number 2 spot, Ryan Hoyt of Chickshinny, PA, driving Nutcase. In the number 3 position, David Everman of Dansville, New York, driving the Case IH Overruled. In the number 4 position, Henry Everman of Dansville, New York, driving Forced Decision. In the number 5 spot, Kevin Windsor of Lothian, Maryland, driving the 6-shooter New Holland. And in the number 6 spot, our final competitor, Josh Martin of Chambersburg, driving the Dairy Deer. How about a nice hand for the Pro Stock, Super Stock drivers? I hope everyone has a safe and enjoyable evening. Kendall comes up from Clayton, North Carolina. He hasn't been up here for probably about 10 years. He is going to sing the national anthem for us here tonight, Ben. So at this time, would you please rise and observe the flag up on the sunny hillside for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. White Coast running this class, weighing in at 8,500 pounds with a 540 cubic inch 6-cylinder, a P pump, and any size inlet on the turbo. We also allow 4.1, that's 4.1/8 inch limited pro turbo tractors with a P pump, 640 cubic inch engine at 9,000 pounds, or mod turbo from the interstate circuit, 9,000 pound weight limit on them with a 540 engine and any size turbo. So the minimum horsepower rating in this class is going to be about 2,100, and it'll go up to about 3,000 horsepower. Here comes a group, Kodiak with the 3688 all custom built balloon. We had 14 in this class last night. We had 15 tonight. Matt Smith came in tonight and was on to last night. And Mike Wickman here tonight was looking up. The one that we lost, let's talk about, I completely missed it last year. 85th anniversary for Detroit diesel engines. That got passed now. There's no farm-off fans, it's called farm-off breathing. Fourth last night. that tractor was wound tight. That was at least 5,000 RPM coming out of that 600 diesel. That was designed to do about 66 pounds, and another classic of many that we have here this weekend. They look like loaded tractors, but under the hood they're brand new.
Kodia and their team are cooling it down, taking a leaf blower to it, trying to get those get that motor down in temperature so they can warm it back up one more time.
And there was a big one there that was inside of it, but it's not running down. So the reason it doesn't really all tight is that it doesn't get a new cylinder block until Tuesday. And they had to do a bunch of machine work, ended up the sleeves that were too big and what have you. They worked all superseded by 96. That one got squared off and made this 9700. Sharp looking thing. So it should be 540 cubic inch engine and a feed pump and a big turbo. And then the 14 was new, was a big 436 cubic inch six-cylinder with a very small turbo. Number 5 last night, up from Clayton, North Carolina, hasn't been here for about 10 years. Here. So there's 2 green ones here for you tonight. Kenny Rippian Jr. from Liberty Town, Maryland. They had tractor pulls down there for years and years. He's got a 4840. Tech Plumbing from Shippensburg. And presents the most powerful machine with mechanical front-wheel assist was Minneapolis Moline in 1962.
Minneapolis Moline, that's your answer.
I was just sitting on there. I think it was a 705. An M705, a good one here a while back. Big little hand-clutch.
J. Howard Meredith, coming out of Wild Mills, Maryland.
Looks like a picnic table.
Meredith's agitator.
Okay, 1206 is getting up there to do the vision that I'm talking about. Annual Shippensburg Community Fair. Saturday night, July the 20th, we'll have small and big block mirrors here, 4,500-pound modified trucks, street diesel, and dirt drags. And the top 6 will go to the invitation on Saturday the 27th, the last night of the fair. And remember, Tommy Williams with Firestorm from Leesburg, Virginia. And first over 100 horsepower in 1965. So they dragged that up, and to make everybody notice, they put a white grill and fenders on a 1206. Very collectible now. Very collectible. So where this track probably has a 540 cubic inch engine, and it was originally 1206, and it is 361. So it is kind of turbo. This Pomeranian from Cambridge, New York, with this sharp-looking 1206. Auctioneer specialists have over 50 years of experience, and they work hard to get to the top prices for livestock, poultry, produce, and straw. Livestock market started a program called Owner Certified Natural Feeder Cattle Program. For more details on that, you can phone them at 717-597-2171. Scott of Shippensburg on the hometown track, finishing second last night. See how it goes this time for Black and Blue, the New Holland 8570. down north. Doug McLaughlin making his way down there with last night's winner, the Demented, going down the sideline. Took the win here last night. And Ray T-Lock is going to finish it up for us here tonight with Raging Red. 15 tractors in this light limited pro stock class. It's going to be followed by 7 super stock 1066 or the Thunder 4020. And the answer is they sell 3 times as many 4020s as the 1066. But that's because the 4020 was made for 9 years and the 1066 was made for 6 years. But 168,000 4020s sold, little brother to this 5010. And 55,000 1066s were sold. Maybe hydraulics, they put it up a big disc for a hire. But it makes one good looking pulling tractor. It's called Just Fixed Up. Just big enough. If you have an antique tractor, you can figure that out of the shed. Bring your antique tractor to service, and we come to here Monday night on the track. This new rod, four-wheel drive, hot farm, two-wheel drive, wide street diesel. Here comes that beautiful 8700 Ford. And then it's worth with the Shippensburg. And it's available for you too. There's all kinds of good food on hand here this weekend. Lots of it up there. Here's the home boy. Let's hope it goes well. It doesn't get much better than doing a good job and having a good pass on the hometown track. From Shippensburg, and that's the new enterprise stone and line of Shippensburg. Okay, binder fans, We can root for this one. He did fairly well last night, finishing 7th. Rolling Thunder. Going into last night's event, I believe he was like second, maybe third in points. But 7th finish place finish last night was pushed out a little bit, but really does a good job. I'm sure the competitors love it, and I do too. Appreciate it very much. Green Top Mountain, Rolling Thunder. It started in Air Force, Pennsylvania. Jeff Michelozzi from Clifford Township, PA, the top right corner of the stage, last night's winner. This thing will be wound tight. If he's going to try to get out front, he's going to have to pass the donuts at 361 and 7, way out there. She's got the camera ready. And the 72 1066 that's painted white that marked 5 million farmhouses still in existence too. They both worth big money. This is a sharp looking aluminum body, 3688. And it's the final one in this class. And then Tommy Hassler is going to come out here with that V8 diesel powered fluid. Last but not least, we saw it happen here last night when Roots had come out and won the class with the win. First round, you want something to drink with these men, this is a good time to do it. In 94, first year for the Power Stroke. And it went through the first half of 03. Well, some people have taken that design, that V8 diesel, a couple different companies now, I guess, and made it into a competition engine. And here comes one. You can probably buy a good-sized house for what they have in this thing. And it's the only one that we have running in our area. The V8 7.3-liter diesel with a great big inline pump that's not a 6. All right, Ford fans. I'm sure he has your attention. Tommy has to. There's that track-looking thing. The Coleman Express. Going to shake things up a little bit tonight. Ian, the next truck were not here last night. So. see that it was a third gen. It started out as a third gen of 867 model. This group in East Coast and anywhere he came, weighing in about 7,800 pounds. So here's a little bit of useless information for you. If you're an old-time truck puller, you remember the 65 model Chevy truck in the modified four-wheel drive class quite a few years ago, and had snap-on, good-looking old red truck with snap-on? That's Jeremy's mom, Charmaine Clark, with the snap-on four-wheel drive Chevy from back up 65 time frame. She still has that truck. Green is out for 2 disturbed. Number 2 last night. Coming through by. Has 2 in a row for this Ford. Wouldn't that be nice? He thinks it would be. Last night's winner, Norman Newswanger, the OBS Ford Sport and Cummins. looking truck. Next to the last year for the square-bodied avocado government, it now has an injection pump, a big old heat pump on it coming. Truck up in the air behind the flags is Earth's Ranger, and there goes his old 5-window cab 51 Chevy behind the Kubota, and behind that is the Reckless Horses Ford and all the Campbell. They're taking them down there 2 at a time, and that's a good idea. The old 35 Ford's ahead of the Kubota, and ahead of that is the SSR of Steve Wilson, who's I went up with the Foresters, and they had a beautiful conventional semi-truck. I bet they wish they still had it. It was a big blue farm and conventional with about a 16 bump. And Smokey was trying to eat a ham sandwich on the way home, so I drove it. And my goodness, I had it in the wind. Me and Smokey and Adam House in that farm and coming down the road with 2 boots in the back. It's one Ranger, but I believe it has a really heavy in it, if I'm not mistaken. Eric Clark with the wild side, making his way in here with his cool-looking Ranger. top of it with a big fiberglass bottom that sticks up in there like a funny car. There's a heavy motor, a BAE 7 motor, that has a speed in front of it. coming to it. Everyone called Ralph.
I got another one right here. I've made so many over the years, but these are like my best ones. But you mix it, it comes in two little containers.
Got a discount on Swiss chicken, and it is perfectly well and good. Take it home and eat it tomorrow. Chickens for $10 here. Another reminder, there's a special Swiss chicken. 2 halves for $10 or a dinner for 10. Stop up and get one. You have plenty of time to eat it now, or you can get a couple and take a long way. Taking over the number 4 spot. Good job for them Tipton in the Devon. Okay, let's do it. With a brand new Chevy motor in it. That nice Saturday. Steve Wilson was telling me yesterday. Green is out for 10 from the highest 30-meter tow vehicle, and it's a little short at 271.13. But we're all the way back to the number 10 spot. 24.5 mile an hour, 271.13 feet. That's not two tractors going down through there. That's a mid-sized farm going down the sideline. He must still be having trouble. Going the left for Trent Fast. That's at the time of one vehicle or something. I don't sure. Fire up here shortly. Let's see, it's got a sassy Hemi in it. Great big aluminum Hemi that's going to make a bunch of noise. And boy, did it make noise and power last night. Last out in the class, and she won. And she was so tickled, jumping up and down in there, and I don't blame her. Come down here from New York and have a ride like that. Another one of this group of pull-off production sponsors is General RV Center from Elizabethtown, PA. They have new and used with over 1,000, or thousands off of new. And other home. General RV Center. That was bad. How about a handful of fans? Not out front. Not a bad run, but the fight. Two out the fight and fire there again. It's not real good. 290, 298 is not a hateful distance there. She's going to check the order, no doubt about that. 29298 is 25.7. The 29398 takes over the number 2 spot right behind there. Second best-selling tractor in America, can you tell me that? Or the first crew cab pickup, make and model, or year and model. First crew cab pickup in America, or the second best-selling tractor in America. This will be a dual fuel class, alcohol, super stock tractors competing against the pro stock diesel tractors. The horsepower, it's exciting, we'll be glad to stay. Let's see, the first one's pro stock, second one's pro stock, third one overruled super stock. Pro stock, one huge unlimited size turbo with 680 cubic inches of six-cylinder diesel under the hood. It's a 7710 John Deere. And Robert Patsy Martin's first one to beat. Built from scratch. Robert started going with a 722 cylinder, and then he got about a 3130 or something non-turbo tractor that Jay Forster found for him. And then they went down into Maryland, and they bought the Green Phantom, old super stock tractor. And then in 1997 they had this one custom built. Josh will do a good job with it. Yeah, thank you, Andy. Lewis McDonald owned the Green Phantom. And it is now in the East Coast Hot Farm class. Alan Winchester. First of six, that darn deer. This is the track that it made its first pass on, if I'm not mistaken. Of that 70 series case I was telling people about last night. I believe the case came out with this body style like 69, late 69, and went through like 78 here in a minute, or a couple seconds. Ryan Hoyt with gut case. Left round of applause for him, fans. It's got a death rattle. 252.88. And definitely That's so tough. 252.88 had a heck of a pass going at 32.6 mile an hour. Shippensburg Buzzard Stuff. She was there off too. Alright, now let's make a try this one with twin touchdown of the win. Come on, green Chargers. He's going to make thousands with his car. Called Overruled, David Emerson from Dansville, New York. That was revved up and exciting, but the spread top comes down thing. Look at this piece, man. First decision. He says, alcohol superstar. They also farms 2,000 acres. Last one for the Red fans. Here this weekend. Henry won't disappoint you. Watch this. Alright, you can get all those three Chargers spinning to allow them to back up because it's only 41 feet. Way short of the 100-foot mark. What about this time? Whatever else. Sure acting up on it. When I got 2.82 feet that time, unfortunately, that's the second attempt. Maybe Danny can go down there and ask him if he wants to call it exhibition, if he wants to get her to light. The second distance is only 2.82 feet. So to see that one go. Henry's a long ways from home. And there's two of them that are unequal size. The great big one's going to feed a big one the 6-shooter. Kevin Windsor from Lothian, Maryland. He's got a TG285, New Holland burning alcohol. 504 cubic inches, right up there to the limit for this compound turbo setup, weighing in at 9,500 pounds. He finished second place here last night. Thanks to AirTech Heating and Cooling from Upper Scalesburg. And thanks to Dan Hershey Auction Service from Carlisle. fellow up at tractor pulling when he was still in high school, and I asked him at supper tonight what year he put the baby blue together. I think it was like an 8210 or something like that. And it was super stock. He was early into it a long time ago, and he said 1987 was first year for baby blue. They sold that, sold this thing, probably about 15 years ago now. This is a powerhouse. Alcohol super stock called 6-shooter from Lothian, Maryland. It's not ending well. 285.8 is the distance. There, wound up 26.8 mile an hour. There you go. Looks good. Another 77 turns on the first stop. For the dairy deer. 24.2 is the speed, 247.9 is the distance that will finish fourth. Kevin Winter is the winner of the 6-shooter going 285.8 second place. Josh Martin and that darn deer going 284.25. Third goes to Ryan Wade, and that place is 288. Fourth for Josh Martin and the dairy deer is just 247.
So I repressed your shirt.
Fifth, David Leatherman was overruled at 245.02 and sixth to Henry Leatherman.
I think it's just the quality of it.
Decision at Hook Points and
Nothing. I can't fix it.
That's all right.
Thanks again for your attendance. Thanks for everybody that helped and worked so hard.
This event is made possible by these sponsors. Here's a couple of videos that we think you'll like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the top left corner. Thanks for tuning in.